Hello and welcome. It's another Brain educational video, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how to find the best trading opportunities, how to identify key levels, and how to know the nature of the market. So, if you're interested in all this kind of content, and if you're interested in also learning how to trade effectively on the financial market, do like this video and you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any episode in coming videos. So, having said that, the first thing you need to know is when you want to look for trading opportunities, you first identify your key levels. And what are key levels? Key levels are simply sup- support and resistance. Um, I will call support zones as the floor. Just take support zones as the floor, and resistance zones as the ceiling. All right. So and also you also need to know market behavior. How does market move in an uptrend? It comprises of higher highs and higher lows, and in a downtrend, lower highs and lower lows. And also, if in a downtrend you get impulsive and corrective waves, like we can see in these weekly, as you can see in these weekly charts, you see an impulsive wave is a downtrend followed by a corrective wave, then an impulsive wave followed by a corrective wave. You see it coming down, impulse, that is direction of the trend, correcting back to a key level or a support zone. So what we will do initially, if you want to make any entry, first of all do a top down analysis. And what's top down analysis? Top down analysis is actually looking at the bigger time frame, looking at what's going on the bigger time frame, and scaling it down to the smaller time frame or your entry time frame. So first we look for our support and resistance zones. So note that support and resistance are zones and not exact lines. So to as a beginner, you may be scared of all these wicks. These are wicks. These are weak rejections. You may be scared of these wicks. So the best way to do this beginner friendly is to switch to a line chart. You switch to a line chart and see these smooth prices, smooth areas price is where price reacted to and causing a change in direction. So on the weekly time frame, what or on some people use the monthly time frame, but I use the weekly time frame to look at the overall market direction, and use the daily for structure, and use the daily and 4 hour for structure, and also there I'll have my entry time frames. So you must use at least 3 time frames: one for your direction, one for your market structure, and the other for your entry. At least three. It could be more, but minimum three. So what you do, you switch to your line chart. You switch to your line chart. I'm using a MetaTrader 5 for mobile, so trading on your phone should not be an excuse. Right. So you've seen this zone. You've seen this 21351. Okay, then you switch to you use another horizontal line. You see this point here. See that when price reached this level, it started coming down. Then when price reached this bottom level, up. So you switch back to your candlesticks. So we've seen this smooth price movement, and don't also forget this zone too. Okay, switch back to your line chart. Don't also forget. And for your support or resistance to be valid, it must have at least 3 touches. People will tell you two, but I personally say 3 touches. You must have at least 3 touches for your support and resistance levels to be valid. Alright, so switch back to your line chart, and remember I said your support and resistances are zones and not actually lines. So having drawn this line, you can put a rectangular tool around here and identify your zone. Okay, so you see your zone here, and you have another zone here, and another zone here, another zone here. All right. So having drawn these weekly zones, we move to our daily chart to see how price is reacting around these zones. So we are not interested in past data anymore since we've already gathered what we want from the weekly time frame. So as we can see here, we saw rejections, we saw a huge move to the downside, price giving us a double bottom here, price giving us a double bottom reacting to this weekly zone, then giving us another weak rejection, forming a hammer. Then what happened? It moved to the upside. Then price came back into this zone, into this structure high, because this was the structure high, then giving us another entry signal that if you use the daily chart, the daily time frame for your entries. So this happened long ago, so we need to know what's happening in recent data now. So as we can see, price is still in this weekly level. It's just rejecting out of this level. And note, when you draw your structure on your weekly time frame, you can also draw on your smaller time frames too, but make sure it doesn't make your chart clumsy. So what's the rule? You move back to your line chart, and you can draw another zone here. You can see that price reacted to this level, and you can switch back to your candlestick to see market behavior. So we see that this is a resistance zone on a daily time frame. This is another resistance zone on a daily time frame. And what can we see? We can see price is still bullish from our perspective. From directional bias, we can see it's still making series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and it's failing to make a higher high. Well, it's still on a level. It's failing to make a higher high. Alright, so moving down to our 4-hour time frame. As we can see on our 4-hour time frame, we can see that you zoom out so you can see what exactly is happening. We see these are weekly line. This is why using line is important, because if you should zoom into your lower time frames, you can't really see these zones anymore, but this line which acts as a guide to know what's happening currently. So as we can see, price, this is the daily zone. This golden zone here is the daily resistance, and we can see that price is still drawing trend line. Okay, if we should draw a trend line, okay, if you find it difficult to draw a trend line, switch to a line chart, and you can see the sweet movement of price. Alright, we can see that price is still bullish. So I can't actually share entry conditions here because those are the secret I teach my students in our VIP group, but I can give you what to expect. Alright, so we can see that price has made a double top on our resistance. That price has made a double top on our resistance. One top, two tops. Price has made a double top on our resistance, and we can also see, like I said, you see that this is a key level. the price is trying to react to. Then, okay, so what we can expect here is we can expect price to react to this level, come back down into this level, and go up or we can expect price to come to break this trend line, because trend lines are also diagonal support or resistances. It's made by connecting two lows, at least three lows on an uptrend or three highs on a downtrend. So we can expect price falling to breaking this trend line, coming back to make a retest, and and you have a move to the downside. So that's it, guys. That's just how you know you find trading opportunities. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. You can click the link in description to join the Telegram group. It's free, where I give free signals and also mentoring, and also there is a paid platform where I teach you the full breakdown, digesting market behavior, and also finding the right entry and exit rules. So see you in the next video.